This is Captain Keith. I'm the captain and the owner of the Wizard, and this is my boat. In fact, right here, this is right on the deck where the guys work. This here's a crab block. This is what hauls the gear. This is the infamous, most important deckhand on the boat, the coiler. This guy right here, what I love about this guy, he never says a word, never gets back in my face. A few things my brother needs to learn, hopefully in the future. The Wizard's 155 feet long and 30 feet wide and draws 13 feet. When we press all 4 tanks, we're basically 2 million pounds of weight floating and driving through the water. And one of the things about the Wizard, because it was built for the military, not for crab fishing, is that she has a propensity for going through waves and being quite ornery as opposed to going up and over waves. But you know, this is where the guys hang out right here. I'm going to show you the boat and a little bit about the boat. Come on, follow me. This basically is the staging area for the guys. This is the gear room. During the winter, you know, they're putting their rain gear on, they're hanging out between strings. They might come in here, get warm with this big heater here, hopefully dry off just quick enough to go back out and keep working again. This is not a pleasure craft. This is an industrial work boat, and it's, I'm not going to say it's a sight for sore eyes because I think it's the prettiest boat in the fleet, but you know, just be aware. This is about work, not about play. Let's go check out the engine room. This is basically the heart and the soul of the Wizard right here. This is a Cat 399, 1200 horsepower. It'll push all 2 million pounds of weight through the water at about 10 knots. For all of you out there that think you've got a bad commute, my commute to Alaska is 8 days. Basically on the Wizard, everything is redundant. Right here we've got 2 generators that also power the hydraulics, 4 pumps that can be run any possible scenario you want to keep the crab alive in the crab tanks, 2 steering pumps, 2 air compressors, upstairs 2 GPSs, 2 radios, 2 everything, so that if this one goes down while we're fishing, we put this one back right up online as quickly as we can. The only thing we don't have 2 of on the boat is the main engine. It's a single screw boat, and if it goes down, we're kind of in deep water. And so we take real good care of the main. There's literally hundreds of systems on a boat. It's not just about electricity. It's about air to run the controls in the wheelhouse. It's about hydraulics and oil to push all the weight that we have to haul pots and set pots. There's literally, we're our own little floating self-sustained town is what we have. But one of the coolest things about the Wizard is that she was built in 1945 for the war. And we still got some of the original pinup girls from the mid-40s on here. We're here in my mate and deck boss's stateroom. Soper's been with me for years. Obviously he's got his own room, which is kind of a luxury in the crab fleet, and you know, he's earned it though. As you can see, 2 years running he's been the hook throwing champ on the boat, much to my brother's dismay. For all you new guys that want to become crabbers, this will be where you're sleeping if you ever get a job on the Wizard. This is where the greenhorns get to bunk. We usually have 2 greenhorns and a cameraman in here, so the reason it's called the cave is because when they shut this door and turn the heater on, it could be just about the nastiest place you would ever want to find yourself on the planet. Basically, we don't have a bathroom, we have a head. We don't have a kitchen, we have a galley. We don't have a walkway, we have a companionway. This right here is our head.
Not bad.
Yeah. Sweet, huh?
And you guys all use that.
Yeah, all you gals at home that are looking for 4-star accommodations, hey, the Wizard can offer up pretty much anything. The galley, basically we have full refrigeration, full freezing. We've got huge freezers on the boat, so everybody's like, oh my God, you eating fish and crab every day? No, we've got anything you can think of to eat, but more times than not, what the guys are eating out of are those 2 microwaves right there, because a 5-minute break isn't enough time to eat a big meal. What we have here is the freezer and the galley on the Wizard. Basically, when we're fishing, this wall's lined with all kinds of frozen garbage, and this wall is lined with more frozen, quick, microwavable food. And then we have a little bit of real food back here just in case we get a chance to make a meal. But for the most part, these guys live real quickly and real fast. They come in, they throw a burrito in the oven, and then they're back to work. Heading up to the wheelhouse, pilot house, nerve center, whatever you want to call it. Come on up to the Wizard's Nerve Center. I've got a lot of reminders of things that have happened over the years. Got a lot of good luck charms. Chart table and pilot station. Basically everything we have up here, once again, is completely redundant. 2 radars, 2 plotters, 2 sounders, 2 GPS, 2 phones, 2 VHF, 2 sidebands, 2 of everything. So if anything ever goes down, we can pretty much go to something as a backup. Hey, appreciate the tour on the boat, and obviously this new crewman didn't do so well, so